Sawadee Kap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our group learning program, and we're in part 3 of a 4-part series where I'm helping students to build up their loving kindness meditation. This is a meditation that's going to help you to eliminate anger, hatred, ill will, and all the lesser versions like frustration, agitation, annoyance, even the slightest dislike towards others. It's also going to help you to eliminate the negative self-talk within your own mind. If you have like an inner dialogue that's diminishing and degrading yourself, this meditation will help you to have more love and kindness for yourself. What loving kindness is a genuine interest in seeing all beings be well. So you're going to need to cultivate this for other people, and you're also going to need to cultivate it for your own mind so that you have that for yourself. Then you're going to need to go out into the world and be loving and kind with others through your intention, speech, and actions. You're not going to be able to eliminate your anger and hatred through just meditation alone. You're going to need meditation to kind of fill up the mind or kind of fill up the gas tank with this loving kindness, and then go out into the world and be loving and kind through your intention, speech, and actions in all your relationships. Because by the time you get to enlightenment, you won't even have the slightest dislike towards other beings. Where right now you might have a certain amount of bitterness, harshness, and hostility in the mind. And you may think that this is coming from the other person, when in reality it's coming from your own mind. So you can transform all of this. And I've been helping students to build up this practice as part of this series. So now in the third part, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do some chanting to ease into the meditation. There's a period of time where I typically will guide you in the breathing mindfulness meditation, but I'm just going to let you do that part on your own, where you focus on the breath, and anytime the mind moves off the breath, you cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath. So you need to be able to remember to do that after the chanting. Then we're going to go into the loving kindness meditation, where I'm going to be coming in with the guidance for the loving kindness meditation. You're going to hear me say affirmations like, may I be peaceful, may I be safe, may I be well, may I be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. When you hear this, you would like to repeat that on the out breath. And then I'm going to go through these successive rings until we get to the point where it's all beings. And then we're going to go back to the breathing mindfulness meditation. But again, there's not going to be any guidance there. I'm not going to prompt you to do that. Instead, just have you do it on your own, because the breathing mindfulness meditation is at the beginning and end of the loving kindness meditation. And then we're going to come out of that with some more chanting. So where in the previous sessions I was guiding you all the way through, now this is an opportunity for you to do some of it on your own. And next week, we're going to do a meditation where you're doing all of it on your own, the breathing mindfulness and the loving kindness. So again, welcome to our class today. If you'd like to pull up a meditation cushion or whatever it is that you like to meditate with, you're welcome to join in. Again, I'm going to do the chanting, and then you do the breathing mindfulness on your own. Then I'll come in with the loving kindness, and then you'll do the breathing mindfulness meditation on your own, and we'll come out of all of that with some chanting. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakewa Bhutang Mahakewanang Apivateyami Savakato Mahakewata Tammo Dhammang namasami Supatipano Mahakewato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅghang namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Iti piso emahakawa arahang sammasammuto vicacaranang sammuno sakatoro kawitu Anuttero purisa Dhamma sati satatawa manusranang Poto Bhagavati Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Repeat these affirmations in the mind on the out breath. May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be well. May I be free of all discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. May mom and dad be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. May my family, friends, co-workers, and neighbors all be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. May all those who have caused me harm be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. May all those who I have harmed be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. May all beings, wherever they reside, be peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be well. May all beings be free of discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. หังสัมมาสัมพุทโธมหาเกวาโพตังมหาเกวันหังอภิวาเตมิสวากขาโตมหาเกวัตตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนมหาเกวัตโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสมหาเกวาอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิจาจารนังสัมมุโนสกาโตโรกาวิโตอนุเตโรปุริสาดามาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสรังโพโตภาควาติ Okay, if you like to ease your way out of meditation. So, as I was mentioning, this is loving kindness meditation. This is going to completely transform the mind away from anger, hatred, ill will, and all the lesser versions. This meditation isn't attempting to change other people. You're not trying to manifest these things or kind of will these things into existence. You're not sending loving kindness to mom and dad and all these other people. Instead, you're rewiring your mind to be more loving and kind so that when you're around mom and dad, then you can actually be more loving and more kind. So this is going to take gradual training, gradual practice, and gradual progress to move the mind in this direction. So what I'm going to do is just open up for any and all questions that you guys might have related to any aspect of the path to enlightenment or meditation or anything else you guys would like to discuss. You can put that into Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom, or you can raise your hand in Zoom and ask any questions that you like. Okay, I don't see any questions anywhere. So I'm just going to end by saying thank you to all of you guys, whether you're watching this live or you're listening to the replay. Thank you for your interest to learn and develop on the path to enlightenment. Next week is going to be our fourth part of this 4-part series where I'm just going to actually do the chanting, and then everybody will just meditate, and then we'll come out with the chanting and then open up for any and all questions that people have. Of course, on Sunday, I'm going to be teaching from our book, Developing a Life Practice, The Path That Leads to Enlightenment. I'm going to be in chapter 3, which is titled Enlightenment. What is enlightenment? This is where you're going to learn all about what enlightenment is so that you can more easily navigate your way to it. So thank you and have a really wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Sawadee Cup. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy your meditation. Look forward to seeing you online and answering any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.